Is it really possible for a tiny tweak to your morning coffee routine to ignite your metabolism and put your body into full fat-burning mode for the rest of the day?
Check out the link in the video description now and transform your morning coffee into a metabolism-boosting super drink.
The late Queen's favorite marmalade maker Tiptree has announced £1.8 million in losses for the last financial year. The latest accounts for the company showed the loss came from a £1.1 million profit the previous year, despite a jump in sales from £48.1 million to £53.5 million. Walter Scott, chairman of Wilkin Sons, which owns Tiptree Marmalade, said virtually all of the company's troubles were due to rising energy costs. The company was started in 1885, but traces its roots back to 1757 when the founding family began farming in Tiptree, Essex. It now makes a range of condiments, including tomato sauce and mayonnaise, as well as fruit preserves like marmalade. The company has been a royal favorite since it was first awarded a royal warrant in 1911 by George V, retaining it from successive monarchs ever since. The late Queen visited Tiptree's factory in 2010 to celebrate the company's 125 years of jam making at the site. During the visit, she went on a tour of the jam factory to watch the workers detocking mulberries, spooning out the centers of oranges, and putting the finish on Christmas puddings. The late Queen's association with marmalade grew after a video released for her Platinum Jubilee in 2022 showed her bonding with Paddington Bear over their shared love of marmalade. After her death in September 2022, many mourners left marmalade sandwiches for her outside Balmoral and Buckingham Palace, in a nod to her love of the preserve. Mr. Scott said, "The words in the report for 2022 we may not be so lucky next year proved to be prophetic. We have posted a loss for the first time in my memory. Notwithstanding these results, everyone worked extremely hard to mitigate these problems. I am sure that Winston Churchill would have an appropriate saying for the adversity we faced and the way in which we tackled these setbacks," according to the Telegraph. The latest financial news follows warnings last year from Wilkin Sons that it was facing turbulence from energy costs after it was forced to switch from 3-year to 2-year contracts. The company's accounts make clear the problem is due to the unprecedented rise in energy, as well as the costs of raw materials, including glass and packaging. Soaring costs have already spurred the company to shrink the size of its Tiptree marmalade jars from 454g to 340g, while keeping the price almost the same. Despite the losses, Mr. Scott said there was some hope as sales hit a record high last year, with exports reaching the £10 million mark for the first time.